Hello everyone, it's Dr. Dees and I'm welcoming you guys to a new series in Hearts of Iron 4. What we're going to do with this series is I have a free copy that I'm going to give away to one of you lucky viewers out there, alright? So how we're going to do that is that we're going to comment on each video. I'm going to ask you a certain question at the end of the video, and I want you guys to answer in the comments, and then I'll enter you for a chance to win a copy of Hearts of Iron 4. So this series is devoted to developing the community, so I want to interact with you guys more, and I want to get things rolling. I want you guys to be interested in the games that I'm playing, and I want more viewers that are interested in what I'm playing. So today we're going to play as Germany, and I know they're the bad guys, but don't worry, we're going to flip that on their heads. We're going to change everything around. Hitler's in power right now, but we will change that, don't worry. We don't like Hitler. So we're going to change everything. We're going to start off with research. I like to start with these two in construction industry, and then this one in engineering. We also have one extra one, so I think I'm going to go with the basic weapons and equipment here. I want to set up our civilian factories by building more. You can see we have 22 actively working right now, so this one's working at full speed. It's going to build more civilian factories. This one's working at about half, and it's going to build some in Hanover, and then these ones will be the next ones to start working on. We'll see. That's 13 more factories, so we'll see how we're doing by then. We also need to set up our military factories. You can see we have 20 out of 28, so we have an extra 8 available. I'm going to add 3 to support equipment, that way we have a full row there. I think we're doing okay on infantry for now. Eventually we'll want to produce that much. Have another row on there for a total of 15. But that's okay for now. 10's fine. You can see we're stockpiling them. We're not in a shortage or anything, or upgrading like the tanks are. So let's see what else. I think artillery, actually we might need one more of those. And then tanks, I'd like to get that much. 5 whole factories on them. And then that leaves us with one extra one. What was I doing with the extra one? Let's see. I guess another artillery can't hurt. Alright, so now we are short by 19 oil and 5 rubber. So we need to take care of that by trading for them. And so what we're going to do is we're going to trade some factories for other countries' resources. The country I want to choose, though, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to go with the US because I don't plan on being at war with them anytime soon, hopefully. So they'll send us 24 for 3 factories. And then I guess the Dutch East Indies, because hopefully I won't be at war with them. They're underneath the Netherlands. We'll see. And then we can see here we have 9 tungsten, and we are trading Sweden for 8, but we don't need 8 because we have a surplus of 1. So that'll take care of that once I unpause it. And then for our national focus, I was saying we are going to flip everything around. Well, we're going to oppose Hitler. Alright. And so in 70 days, this will finish, and then we'll see what happens. We get an event, Wehrmacht officers challenge Hitler. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't throw us into civil war, but I'll prepare for that just in case. So yeah. And then we have 2 paths, and that's going to be the comment on this video. I want you guys to comment whether you want us to go imperial or democratic. And so there's certain focuses that we get going this way, and then certain ones we get this way. If we go imperial, it's gonna be kind of like they're the bad guys again. They did this in World War I. They had the Kaiser, and they attacked everyone to try and expand. It was a little bit more complicated than that. There was political stuff involved, but basically we can revive that, get a new Kaiser, or we can go democratic and elect people. The idea there is that we will team up with the Allies against any threat that arises, and the Soviet Union themselves. So we'll see. I want you guys to comment which one you want us to do. We can either go imperial with the Kaiser or democratic, and try and fight whoever arises against us. That's the first comment I want to see, you guys. So just let me know. You can leave any other comments you guys want, but at least tell me what you guys want me to do there. Let's see what else we need to do before we move on. Let's see, we got some decisions. In order to fund our growing military industry and to keep this secret from the British and French eyes, we have been forced to use a balance sheet entity to route payments to in the form of promissory notes. If we do not use our political connections to extend the due dates of these notes, we will be forced to repay them and will no longer receive their benefits. I think I'm just gonna leave that there for now. So let's see. We have, for our national spirits, we have bitter loser. Yes, we know you're a sore loser, Hitler. Oh, here it is. So MEFO bills. Actually, that gives us quite a bit, a lot of bonuses that are useful. So we'll keep that for now. I think we are okay to unpause. I want to sort the militaries out real quick though. Let's see. We'll make that into one, and we'll act like we're gonna attack Poland there. You can join that army. It'll be like a Poland army, even though I don't want to go to war with them, pretty much. Let's make sure these guys are assigned here onto this one. Yeah, they are. Okay. That's all set up. And then everyone else, everyone else is just going to defend and sit back until the Rhineland's demilitarized. So we'll just have you defend. And we'll go like that. Alright, and then as far as training new units, let's see. We have nothing really, so I think I'll hold off a little bit on that until we start producing more stuff. I'm gonna go to speed 3 because it goes by hours in this game instead of days like EU4. So it takes a lot longer, and the lower speeds are meant for when we're at war and we need to strategize more. Alright, so these guys are pretending like they're gonna go beat up on Poland, but they're not really going to. Another thing I want to explore in this episode so you guys can make a better decision is the different focuses that we get depending on which route we go. So let's start with the Imperial stuff. National Spirit, revive the Kaiserreich, daily support for unaligned, join factions earlier, send volunteers earlier, and then we can send volunteers if we go that way. It's also going to increase world tension. Kaiserreich. Return of the Kaiser. And then they're going to get Wilhelm II back. That's interesting. World tension increases more, and then I guess we get the Kaiser back. And then we can go down all this stuff. Let's see, set to the Eastern Front. Memo claim gained by Germany. Okay, so we get to expand into Memel. Danzig for guarantee. Tackle communist threat. Iberian problem. Accept British naval dominance. Okay, and then this way we can also assassinate Mussolini and get them on our side. Also turn them to unaligned. So we're both imperial. See how that works. That might be interesting. And then if we go democratic, let's see. I believe that just turns us democratic. And then we can prepare for war against Soviets. Ally a bunch of people here. Scandinavia, the Low Countries. Austria, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, Yugoslavia, and Romania. So yes, we can either go semi-expansive with unaligned focus, or we can go protective with a democratic focus. And I will let you guys decide that in the comments. So we'll see how that goes. It should be interesting. I want to see what you guys... I believe we're going to get a split decision there. So we'll see. Let's make sure we're doing good. Looks like technology's going. We're all good here now. You see we traded our factories. So we're using convoys because we have to ship the United States oil to us using boats. So we're using about 20 convoys, but we have plenty to spare. We have 169 extra. Rubber, we're using 10 convoys to get 8 rubber, and then we canceled the tungsten, so we're doing good there. Now, since we're using 3 factories to get those resources, we lost 3 here, and we're only getting 4. That's why we're trying to build more, so we can ideally get as many factories being worked on at once. We have some decisions available, and I don't think I want to enact any of those. You can see it causes base stability to go down. And then this one gives us base weekly stability, but I don't want to lie to them. We're probably going to go to war. Looks like this one's time limited. Yeah, we only have 134 days left on that. The cost of each extension will progressively increase until war breaks out, at which point reliance on MFEO bills is removed and payment is delayed until after the war's conclusion. Okay, so if we select this, then it extends it, and then it also makes it cheaper, or no, it adds more. Okay. But let's see, we're making 1.43 political power a day, so I'm okay with extending that when the time comes. I think we'll leave it for now. And then if we don't accept it, then it removes all those bonuses that I showed you guys earlier, and then we lose some political power, and we have to use more consumer goods factories. So that's not very useful, so I think we're going to want to extend it. But we'll see if that changes based on the changing politics in our country, because things are going to get crazy in a second. We're at 60 out of 70 days, so there's only 10 left. Let's check our stockpiles. Looks like we're building up our infantry equipment really fast, and so let's take a look at our divisions here. We got an infantry division with 9 infantry, what are these called? Battalions. 9 infantry battalions, and then some engineer company and support artillery. So that's pretty good. They can only go 4 kilometers per hour. It's going to cost 9-10 infantry equipment, 30 support equipment, and 12 artillery, which I think we have plenty of, right? See, artillery, we can buy a lot of those, yes. Infantry's good, and support equipment's good. So we can probably pump out like 5 more. Start with 5. Yes. So yeah, we're working on this right now. You can see we have all the supplies for this, so they're just going to train. And then once they hit 100% on their training, we'll be good. Gonna pump out 5 of those. Let's look at our tanks. We got 4 light tanks battalions and 2 motorized battalions. You can see they're much faster, and so I'm gonna want to build a lot of these. The only issue is that we need motorized infantry equipment, support equipment, and light tanks, and artilleries. I guess there's artilleries there too, yeah. So it costs a lot more as far as like the different battalions, because we need motorized and light tank, and we also need the base infantry equipment. We also need artillery because it's on there, but it should be okay. You see manpower is 5,500. Let's see. Okay, so we have plenty of infantry equipment to pump out those, and then motorized. Let's look at motorized. We have enough for 1, unfortunately. And then we're still good on support equipment. I don't know if this is updated yet. It looks like it has. Let's see. Yeah. So we'll do like 3 of those. And then we will set these in, we'll do Brandenburg, since it's centrally located. It'll be like our training grounds. And then we will add them to the Purple Army that trains and guards. And then we want to get some commanders on here. We have some really good commanders to start with. Probably all carried over from World War I. War Hero, Reckless, that's not good. Media Personality, Armor Officer, Trickster. And then we can get some new traits. I don't think we want to use that guy. He has some negative stuff about him. Whereas this guy is a brilliant strategist, Armor Officer, Trickster, Engineer. Yeah, I think we're going to want to go with this guy. And then we'll upgrade him too, since he has some traits available. You can either do Fortress Buster or Scavenger. We're going to want to do Fortress Buster. Look at that, an attack plus 20%, and then Siege Artillery, that's really good. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, so he'll be assigned to this army here. If we ever do end up attacking Poland, I highly doubt it though. Let's go ahead, finish off this focus here. We only need 2 more days. We can see we're already in Axis, but that's probably going to disband as soon as this happens. We're going to get ready for war just in case. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Post-Hitler is complete. We gain some political power. Then we lose the demilitarized zones, that's good. Oh, and then we lost the MEFO bills anyway, so that's unfortunate. Alright, let's read this. Wehrmacht officers challenge Hitler. Latent dissatisfaction with Hitler's rule has come to a head with the current crisis caused by the administration's move to remilitarize the Rhineland. A number of Wehrmacht generals have rallied behind the well-known Field Marshal August von Mackensen, who has put in motion plans aiming to depose Hitler and to remove the Nazi Party from Germany. With the split in the German high command becoming clearly apparent, even abroad, foreign powers have elected not to protest against the remilitarization. More concerned with the growing internal German instability, the aging field marshal has moved quickly, already establishing a provisional government to which scores have flocked in their oppositions to the Nazi government. The military coup is already well on its way. Purge the Nazi scum from our lands. That's not good. So we are going to go to civil war right now. And so it looks like August von Mackensen is going to be a leader of the non-aligned party. And then we're going to lose some base stability. That's not very good. Alright, we're at war. So we are German military junta. We are on this side. So let's quickly put together our army. We want to make sure we can... We seriously only have 9 troops? No, there's 30. Okay. Okay, yeah, we have 39 troops. Okay. So just rush to the front line as soon as possible. We're going to want to draw an offensive line. And then hopefully stretch it through Berlin. Take the capital. And then they can plan that out. I don't know how the Navy strength's going to work, but we'll figure that out. We lost our good generals. That's unfortunate. Career officer, cautious, armor officer. Planning speed, that's not good. I don't want a cautious guy. These are both cautious. We don't have cavalry. Reckless. Yeah, let's go with that. And then I can't give him a new trait. Oh, no, wait. Oh, here he is. We have this guy. Okay. But, alright, so let's just do 2 armies then. We'll split off, like, this group down here. Make a new army. Oh. There we go. And so let's see. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, we'll extend this down here, and then they'll only push through there, right? So that looks good, and then we'll have another army down here. Oh, no, I also messed that up. Like that. And then they'll push in the southern half. No. There. Okay. Alright, so let's set these guys up. We'll want a leader for this one. Yes, this guy looks good. Alright. It's gonna take 15 days for this general to get in charge. It's unfortunate. Germany embroiled in civil war. Yes, we know. Now the whole world knows. Alright, so we have some stuff to plan for now. Decisions. So we are at war, so we get some extra decisions here. But I don't think we want to take any of those. Oh, look at this guy. He's so beautiful. I like that hat, though. That's a cool hat. Alright, so we are at war, so I'm going to switch over to war economy. That's the benefit of being at war. And so you can see here, we started with partial mobilization. You can see we have 25%, military factory is plus 10%, and then conversions minus 10%. Over here, we double those bonuses, and then also lose 5% consumer goods factories, which means we get more building here. Unfortunately, we lost most of those factories. So we're going to have to beat them fast because we don't have that many. Hopefully this isn't difficult. Right, and we can't take this one until we're at peace. So we're going to move on. We're going to find something else to do. Yes, let's go with the 4-year plan so we can improve our infrastructure and stuff. Infrastructure. And then we are also, we don't need oil anymore as much because we're not building as much, and then we don't need that anymore. Ooh, this might be very rough. We'll see. We need more tungsten. Call on the United States for that, and then we need some chromium. Okay. We want to set up our planes. Actually, let's go ahead and call that here. We'll do the war. We'll start up the war in the next episode. So that's going to do it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment if you want a chance to win a free copy of Hearts of Iron 4. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.